What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another lesson. So in this one, we're going to talk about a very important but simple function which we're going to be using later on, and it's really good to actually become familiar with it. And that function is length function. So the idea with this is that there is a way in Python to actually get the length of a certain character. For example, let's say we ask for a user input. Okay, so for example, we call this user this input name. All right, so we give it a variable, right, and we call it input, and for example, we ask the question, please enter your name. So that's what we do. That's what we're asking. So let's say there's a situation where you want to let's get rid of this. There is a situation where you want to get someone's the length of their character of a certain string, right? So with that being said, the way you do this is you use a function called length. Okay, so the way we're gonna pull this up is that it starts with len, L-E-N, and you open the parentheses and you put whatever you want to put in there, whether it's a string, okay, something like this, for example, Sean, or you can actually use a variable, right? In this case, we can put name, for example. That's the name that we were asking. And then what we can do is we can print it. So for example, if I give it a name, I'm going to call this length equals. All right, so again, we give it a variable and we get the characters of this name, right? And then we're gonna print. So I'm just gonna print length. Here we go. So if we do this, if we run this code, we're gonna enter Sean, for example, in my name. That's 4 characters, and it's gonna print 4. So you guys, very simple stuff, but this can be a very useful code when you want to get the number of characters in a code or something like that, and it will come to play later on as we go down through this section, because we're going to talk about data types, and it's a very important thing. Now I want to continue talking about a few other things in the next videos. For example, we're going to talk about data types in a sense, like float, strings, integers, and booleans. So we'll get to that. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I just wanted to kind of introduce you to the length function. It's a very useful one, and we're going to use it to get a lot of important data later on. All right, so thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.